Hello, greetings everybody. How are y'all doing today? Welcome to my channel. I hope you are enjoying some of my recent videos so far, answering your questions. And remember, don't be shy. Feel free to leave your questions in the comment section below. And let's get into it. What is today's question? You ready for it? First, if you're new to the channel, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you'll be notified. And let's get right into it. What's today's question that I received? Do you have to pay tithes in church? What is tithe? Tithe just means 10% of your income, of your harvest. So someone asked a question, do you have to pay tithes to the church? You ready for my answer? No, you don't have to. It is a free will choice. And it's based on the ancient Israelite custom where the Levites were of the priesthood service. And it's a tribe that was chosen to do those duty, and they were not allowed to acquire wealth. So the only way for them to live through society was to receive gifts or donations. And what was at that time put was of everything that someone is harvesting, whether crops, animals, tenth of it should be given as an offering to the priest, and that's how they were able to survive. But now people will say, well, was there a requirement? No, it wasn't a requirement, but it was something voluntary. But the people did it, right? Because the priests, they didn't have businesses. They basically, their life was serving the people through rituals and stuff like that. So the simplest way I'll put it, Levites were basically pastors who didn't make money. They just received, they didn't have a job. Their whole job was serving the Most High and the people. And the people's donation is what allowed them to have food, shelter, and clothing, right? Nothing lavish. But it's not to say that there were people who abused those donations, but that's how it was. You can find the records in the Old Testaments. And it was through Moses that basically put it into stone, those practices. But it's not something new. Now, to the question, is do you have to? No, you don't have to. It's voluntary. But even if you don't pay tithes, you can still give offering, right? If you feel like, oh, I've been blessed with something, let me offer this to the church to help the church to grow, right? So the church does mean a gathering. It could be a large church or a small church, and you giving the money, no, not to help one individual, but to help the whole congregation. So this is something people have to remove in their mind. So when they say church, it's the whole body, it's the whole unity. You're not giving the money just to go to one person, and this is what has happened in modern time, where people abuse what you call tithes or 10% of your income. So it's not a requirement. It's not like you have to give. No, it's not a requirement, because there are many examples in the Bible where someone tried to cheat and they paid the consequences, and they were told, they say, you didn't have to give. You could just keep all your money, but you're trying to play games and try to give half. Or no, if you're gonna give it from your heart. Don't give it because you have to. Because guess what? If you give something with not from your heart, you're giving it in vain, because there's not gonna have power in your offering. So it has to be from the heart. That's why it's not a forced thing. Don't feel obligated to give it just because you have to give it. No, it has to be from the heart. If you give it freely, not like dictatorship. So there you have it. So again, to the question, do you have to pay tithes in church? No, you don't have to. But if you feel in your heart you were touched, you say, I want to see the church ultimately